Hey, parents and teachers, listen. Students should not be saying 6, 7 in the classroom, okay? And if my students were saying that, here's what I would do. And tell me what you think about this, because I know teachers, you come up with your own creative ways to stop students from saying that in your class. But first of all, they should not be saying it because it's disruptive in the class and then blurting out in the middle of the class. That's a no-no, okay? The first thing I would do is I would have them write about what it means, what 6, 7, what that means, why they like doing it, why they think they should continue doing it, right? They would have to write about it. Then they would read it out loud and they would have to revise it and everything, edit. It would turn into a writing assignment, okay? I do that all the time with my students because it helps them slow down and think, okay? Because a lot of times when they're doing something that they shouldn't do, they're moving forward, they're reacting, and they're not thinking. Second thing I would do is every time someone says 6, 7, we would stop and everybody would have to write their 6 and 7 multiplication tables, times tables 3 times each. And I know the whole class would be like, oh, right? As soon as they heard it, right? So by the end, it will be mastered. There's 6 times tables and 7 times tables be mastered. And then I will start saying it. And I will say every time I say it, everyone, we will stop what we're doing and we'll have to do write your 6 times tables and your 7 times tables 3 times each. Now, if I say it, I totally take the control, right? And it's not as fun anymore. So, and I would say it at a time when they really want to chill, they have some free time or they're doing something that's fun in the class and they really like. I would just, out of nowhere, randomly say 6, 7. Everybody would have to stop, go back to their seats. If they were up and doing something active, they would have to go back to their seats, break out a notebook and pencil. I would have a special notebook, composition notebook for everyone that's called the 6, 7 notebook that they will have to pull out of their desk and put on their table, open up, write their name and date, and start writing their multiplication tables. They would hate it by the end of that. They would get really good at their 6 and 7 times tables, but they would not want to say it anymore. Tell me what y'all think about this, okay? My students in my tutoring coaching program, I'm a virtual tutor and coach. They don't say it. I had one student say it one time, and all I said was, we're not going to do that here. And it was over. None of them said it. None of my classes say that because they know how I get down, all right? They don't want none of this smoke, okay?